Hey guys, what's up? It's Kitten again. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. I am back with another review, but this time it is book related, thus makes this a booktube video. So let's get right on into it. Right, so the book I am going to be reviewing and talking to you about today is my recent read, and that is House of Furies by Madeleine Rowe. And it was good. It was a good read. Wasn't the greatest thing I've ever read. I think I gave it 3 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. I'll link my Goodreads down below as well, by the way. But it was described as a horror, an illustrated horror by Madeleine Rowe. And it was very, it doesn't tell you if it's a kid's book or not. It seemed to be written as though it were for kids, but then you got like a lot of description for the gory scenes, which made you realise it wasn't actually for kids. Like, it's very good, and you do get quite good imagery. She's okay at describing things, but it's not as descriptive as I would have liked. It is very, very slow to begin with, but basically the concept is there's this street urchin woman who ran away. She's basically a thief on the streets, and she's found by this old woman who takes to this house called Cold Thistle, and I believe Cold Thistle, yeah. And she mingles and she works as sort of like a maid waitress. She does all bits and bobs in the house, but then she soon realises that the housemates, that she like the servants and the workers, aren't exactly very normal, and that actually people who come to Cold Thistle House actually come there because they've done something bad. They basically come here to be killed. They don't know this, obviously. And the main, like the owner of the house, Mr. Morningside, is basically the devil. That's what he's trying to be portrayed as. And it's basically about her battling with, does she stay, does she go, does she trust these people, does she not? And in between the main storyline, there's little, like very, very small chapters of Mr. Morningside's findings. Like, he's a demonologist, so he writes about all these mythical creatures. So you learn more about the mythical creatures. But the thing is he describes it, like we find out about all these different creatures, like fairies, dark fairies, shapeshifters and all of that. But then in the storyline, like, they brush over them. It's like, well, no, I want to know more about this. This is a horror, yeah? There's not that much horror, if I'm honest with you. And then there's this magical book, but I can't tell you much about that because I don't want to spoil it for you. But it's just like, it's not, it doesn't go deep enough into the storyline and into the monsters and into, it just brushes over everything. Like, they tell you a fact and then that's it. It's like, well, no, I need it explaining. I need explanation. I need to tell me why she's doing this. And then you meet this man called Lee, and he's very nice. He's pretty cool. But then it just sort of like, there's a massive thing. Obviously, they come here to die, and we try to figure out why. But then they don't ever tell us why most of the people are there. They only tell you about a couple of them. But I need more. It was a very, very good storyline. It has a lot of potential, but I just don't think it was executed well. And however, I will give Madeleine Rowe props. That ending was spectacular. It sets it up perfectly for another book, which I do hope there is, because it can only get better. And I did enjoy it. I enjoyed the storyline, but as I said, I just don't think it was executed well enough for my liking. There was enough description, and it brushed over a lot of things. And then, as I said, it was very slow, but then suddenly it went from one sort of factor to another, and like, where's the in-between bit? I know obviously writers can't write everything down, but it's sort of like, I need like a little bit of explaining what happened in this bit, okay? That's all I'm asking. I need description, and I need you to explain things to me. Like, like, if you're gonna do mythical creatures and create this whole new world and this whole new house, I need to know why. I need to know more about Mr. Morningside. I need to know more about these other characters. I mean, near the ending chapters, you learn more about this little girl who's there, but then you just get one paragraph on it and then bam, done. It's like, well, no, I need reactions. I need to know what's going on. But I read it nonetheless, and yes, as I said, I gave it 3 out of 5 stars, simply because the plotline is very good, but the execution was not. So, yeah, go and read it. Tell me what you think. If you have read it, comment down below if you have read it and what you thought. that has been me. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I know this is a very, very short video. I haven't really got much to say on the book, but I thought I'd give you a mini review anyway. And yeah, hit the like button if you like this video, and I will see you guys later.